Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Second and 7. He'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big-time play for Houston. 67 yards. With the fullback trying to power it home. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Thunderbirds have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Spears. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
And he's in. T.J. Spears. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
It's first down, and they'll run. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now, faking the give. Got a man left side. It's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Inside the 35. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. 14-14. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's Spears. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Back to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's into the end zone. Ajay Spears. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's Spears. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Spears.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This, about as short as you can get. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. The 15. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. Motion man sent right. Down the right sideline. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Spears. And he will score again. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Eagles. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. them up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's a 2nd and 9. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Thunderbirds 14.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They completion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. And he's got another one. J. Spears. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Spears. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. J. Spears. Touchdown, Eagles. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now, this looks like a design run, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now, faking the... And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Thunderbirds are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers.